Hi and welcome. I'm delighted you're here. Today I thought what we would do is I would show you one jig today that I've made. My mentor designed this and it is brilliant and I use it all the time. So when you're making a rosette, which is a round circle, I'll pull one out here, and you're doing something like this, and you're making maybe one that's solid. Whatever you're doing, you will end up doing something like this. And the way you get to this is by using a jig like this. This is a jig that's adjustable. This piece of wood here is screwed in here and it can move either way depending on where these two pieces of screws are located, and I can adjust that because what I do is I end up sliding this piece of wood in here. This clamps down to hold it in place, and can you see the slot that's down in the middle there? Let me show you that slot. See the slot that's running down there? Okay, this goes on the table saw. There's a guide I've got on the bottom here, so it goes in the groove on the table saw, so it can't do any of this. And then it slides through, and then I take that, and I simply pop this out, turn it around, like so, push it down like that, and run it through again. Now, when I do that, here's what I end up with, is a little piece of wood like this. It's tapered on both ends. So I keep them in a box. I keep them stacked when I make one. And what happens is, I don't know if you can quite see that. I want you to see this because this is important. They come out looking like this. Then what we do, remember this green purfling I just showed you? We take that and we put that between there, and that's how you get the green lines running around the sound hole. This ends up being glued onto a piece of veneer, and then once it's like this, you draw your lines across here, find your center in here, drill a hole through it, take your router, route it around, and you come out with your perfect circle. And that's the way we do it. It's not as complicated as everyone would think, or want you to think, perhaps. So that's it, and that's how this simple jig goes together. We've got a lot of jigs to go through, but I just thought you'd like to see that one because we're going to use that shortly. So we've come to that time when I ask you to subscribe. I ask you to hit the bell. You know all that good stuff. Pass this on to somebody that would be interested in guitars usually at a music store or your friends or whatever. Please do pass it on. But at this point, what makes life really enjoyable, what makes life really outstanding and exciting is a cup of English breakfast tea. Oh, I know you coffee drinkers are missing out. I just wish I could get you to have at least one cup of English breakfast tea. You would love it. All right, friends, that's it for me. I know it's been a long day and we'll cut this short. I'm out of here and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.